On July 8th, my son turned 9 months old. Can you believe it? Only 3 more months until he turns 1. Hey there, Salina here, and baby Bean is over there cuddling with my mother, or sleep anyways. And he is 9 months old. This is going to be his 9-month update video. He is 22 pounds, 12 ounces. He is 28.5 inches long, so he's growing. He's got 3 teeth, 2 on bottom, 1 on the top, and 1 coming in. The 2 top teeth have been giving him hell. The 2 bottom teeth he actually did very well with, but the 2 top one have been a lot tougher, and the one that hasn't come in yet, it's been almost like 2 weeks that it's been trying to come in, and it just has not come in. So teething tablets have really been our friend for these last 2 teeth that have came in. Standing, he still doesn't have the confidence to stand. He can stand, he just doesn't have the confidence to do it. So he's still, as soon as you let go of him, he's standing. What I tried to do was like cheer him on when he does stand up on his own. And one time I made the mistake of waiting to cheer him on until after he was already going down to sit down, and then after that he started doing up and down because he thought that's what I was cheering him on. It was cute, and he still does it, but from that I've learned to cheer for him as he's standing instead of waiting until he finishes standing. He's walking more, not like walking on his own, but he's cruising, which is, I didn't know that cruising is what it's called when they walk along objects, but he's looking like he wants to start walking. He'll, like, when he gets to the end of an object, like the end of the couch, he'll like reach out and look like he wants to take a step while letting go, but he just doesn't have the confidence to. So as soon as he gets to the end, he just gets down on his hands and knees and crawls. And then we're also like assisting him in walking, so like holding his hands, and that he is doing a lot more. As soon as he gets a hold of both your hands, he's gone. He takes off. So what we actually did was we bought him some shoes, which we actually have to take back. But these we got at Walmart. And we'll be getting some more like these, and these are size 3. These are the only shoes that his feet will fit in, well, that we like, that his feet will fit in easily from Walmart, because his feet are so fat, so his feet doesn't fit in all the shoes. But we got him these so that we can let him walk around outside too, since he is walking more. Independence, he is starting to get very, very independent. He'll, like, the house is really small. If you've watched the vlogs, you may be able to tell that the house is small. So he'll go over near our room, which is where the dog is, and he will play with her by herself and by himself. And I can actually, for the most part, I can see him from in the living room. And I'll, like, as he's crawling away, I'll call him, and he won't even look back. He'll just keep going like I never said anything. And then maybe after 5 minutes of playing with the dog, he'll come back crying like, where have you been? So yeah, he's doing a lot of crawling off by himself. And when I call him to let him know he's leaving me, he just doesn't care and keeps on going. And I guess maybe it's that he's starting to learn the house, so he knows that if he leaves, he knows how to get back to me most of the time. Babbling, he is babbling a lot more. He is saying like all kinds of syllables, so he says ya, ba, da, ga, wa, like all of those. The only one that he will not say is ma. He can say all of those other syllables, but he will not say ma. Sleeping, we're still having issues with sleeping. He still wakes up every 2 hours at night. He is still sleeping partially in my bed at night and for part of his naps. But I do have him on a schedule now, so he's 2 naps, 1 in the morning at 10, which is like an hour long, and then 1 at 1, which is usually from like 1 to 4 or 1 to 5. And then bedtime at 8, which hasn't been happening much either. My goal for this next month is to teach him how to self-soothe, and then after that I want to try and get him to stop waking up so much at night, because he's 9 months and we really need to get that together. Every 2 hours at 9 months is a bit much, in my opinion. And my next goal will also be to get him sleeping in the crib full time. But the only thing with those is that we are moving, so that can kind of mess it up a little bit. Like when he was sick and I let him sleep in the bed with me, and then there was the 4th of July when I let him sleep in the bed with me. And so since we're moving, I don't know if he may end up sleeping in the bed with me or not, like if we don't get the crib set up in enough time or something of that nature. So we'll see how that goes, because every time I let him sleep in the bed with me I have to start everything over, but sometimes it just can't be avoided. So hopefully in the next month that stuff will get better. Eating, he's eating a lot more. He's eating every hour. So he'll nurse every 2 hours, and then he'll like eat solids every 2 hours. So it's like he nurses, and then an hour later he eats, and then an hour later he nurses, and then an hour later he eats. And he, at this point, he can eat a whole banana. Not a whole banana. He can eat half of a banana by himself, plus like little cookies, snacks too. So he's eating a lot more than what he was eating before. And we are still, for the most part, doing baby-led weaning. Most of the time, like, I share my food with him, so he's eating off of my plate. Discipline, that's a subject. I think that I told you guys that eventually I was going to start saying more than no, which I've yet to really do. But at this point, I know he knows what no means, but he will still like he'll be crawling over there and we'll say no, and then he'll keep going and we'll still say no, and then he'll touch and he's got a smile on his face. He doesn't care. So it's like, I don't know what to do. I don't want to pop. I don't want to do that. I don't want to go that route, because I know that there is a way to discipline without doing that, and that is what I'm trying to do. And I guess it'll take time and trying different methods. So we will see how that goes in the upcoming month. Clothes. He is still in 9 to 12 month clothing. 9 month clothing. Well, why did I say 9 to 12 month clothing? I haven't even seen any 9 to 12 month clothing. He is still in 6 to 9 month clothing, though those are really starting to get small. He's also can wear 9 month and 12 month clothes. He had a doctor's appointment earlier today, so the doctor is prescribing something for his cheek, and the doctor does not think that he needs to get an allergy test done, because he thinks it would only be necessary if his allergies were more severe. Because if you guys don't know, he has eczema, and then there's a spot on his cheek that hasn't gone away in a while, so he just prescribed something for that. He also prescribed fluoride for his teeth, and his iron is low, so he prescribed iron pills, iron supplement. I don't know exactly, but he prescribed something for his iron. He said it's really low. His hemoglobin level is at like 7 or something of that nature. I'm not exactly sure. So I will be going to pick that up later. I want to say that's going to be it for this video. I can't think of anything else. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know how your baby is doing at 9 months, or how they were doing when they were 9 months old. Thanks for watching. New video every Sunday and every Wednesday, and until next time, deuces. About a week or 2 weeks where I was in so much pain that I couldn't lay down when I went to sleep. It hurt to get up to even go use the bathroom and all this other stuff. I even